All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with game number 1 between Puma and TLO. Both of these players are going to be starting off on the Shattered Temple, and of course, alongside with me, I have my good old friend, TheGunRun.
Hey, good old friend Gretorp, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. I am doing wonderful because not only do I get to cast TLO versus Puma, I get to do it with my New Jersey brethren.
Likewise, dude, likewise. And this is so amazing being here at the NASL. Just casting along my good old New Jersey buddy. And yeah, we have two amazing players here coming at you. We have starting up at the 12 o'clock location, our red Terran. He is EG Puma.
And in the 6 o'clock position, we have as the blue Terran, Liquid TLO.
Man, these are two amazing players. TLO, quite that high-profile guy everyone's known about since the beta. EG Puma, heard about him a little bit later, but man, is he amazing as well.
Yeah, TLO is probably more of the innovator of the two, I would say. A lot of people might say that's a little bit more cheesier. I would definitely disagree with that. TLO definitely coming up with a lot of different styles that we've seen. I really want to see what he brings to the table this week around because he's going up against a player that is Puma. And we all know Puma won NASL Season 1.
Absolutely. EG Puma making his way through the open bracket and doing oh so well back in Season 1. So yes, TLO, EG Puma, we have ourselves a TVT here and we are on Shattered Temple cross positions. So we got ourselves that big old distance right here to deal with. So hopefully that leads us to a really great mirror matchup here. And it is TVT, one of my favorites to go and check out.
Hit cross positions normally leads itself more to a macro game rather. And I would expect nothing less, especially of TVT. We do see both these players going for that barracks first. A lot of times we do see refinery first these days, and that just implies that they want to get this really, really fast factory out, but we're not going to see that this time around. Interested more on focusing on those minerals and getting as high of an economy as possible.
Yep, absolutely. So TLO positioning his barracks a bit further back from that ramp, where we see EG Puma go for more of a wall-off style, which you normally see against Zerg as well. But yeah, with that, we'll be able to more easily defend his base, be able to funnel his units a bit more, and we'll have to see how this goes on.
Yeah, I have seen TLO really utilize this barracks as a scouting utensil rather than actually building Marines from it. Whereas Puma, of course, we know he's just going to use this for his wall for now, probably lift it off a little bit later, and then go for a bunker just around here, make it really, really easy for him to wall off and be absolutely safe.
Yep. So our players do have their first Marines out on the map right now. Looks like Puma's trying to push his out a little bit. It won't catch that SCV, but SCV will be unable to go into the top. And as TLO does click around, he knows that there's some kind of a wall-off available, and might be able to take out the SCV here with some good micro. Does decrease him down to really low health there, but TLO does have 2 Marines, and now he is pushing with them together. A bit of the buddy system, and as you were saying, TLO does lift up his racks and begins to move it away.
Yep, second gas going down for Puma, but not for TLO. He's actually taken all of the SCVs off of his gas, so he's doing a fast expansion off this. He's basically optimizing the amount of minerals he can get and then really sprinting towards that command center. Look at that. The SCV gets in here. Puma is getting huge information, being able to see exactly what his opponent is doing.
Yeah, and TLO bringing back the Marines too to go and deal with that SCV scout. Really doesn't want that guy in there that long. And the SCV scout does come back in, sees that the second refinery is back up, and then he's brought more guys back in the gas. So yeah, TLO really unable to do too many mind games here, or really just hide what kind of tech he's going for at this moment. We'll see, though, if he will just cancel the refinery or whatever. But yes, TLO does finish off that SCV, and the second refinery is up, and he begins to mine away.
And that tech lab is going down on that first factory. And look at this, the barracks is going to get in here and see exactly what's going on. Sees hello, Starport. Now, this could be one of two things. It could be a fast Banshee, which is probably more probable, or it could be Blue Flame Hellion drop. I would say just because he's moving over.
Oh, man, he's going to drop there?
Oh!
Bro! Oh, that would have been sick.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, it would have delayed it for a few moments. It would have taken a while for his Marines to really just cut through that barracks. But I really like how TLO positioned himself right there. And really just denying that drop right now. Man, if these buildings could not eclipse, that would be so annoying for that Starport.
Oh my gosh, he will give up the barracks, but it is going to delay any form of a Banshee coming out. That is so clever of him.
That's just hilarious right there. And yes, the barracks will just fall apart.
And look at that. There is aggression coming up in the front. The wall is under fire. And finally, a Hellion's going to come up here, but you know what? Those Marines do represent a lot of damage. Now finally, oh my god, he might be able to get that one supply depot. This is going to be so fantastic for him. Puma.
Oh, so close. Nice. Wow, Puma. Oh, shoot, he did break it down. If he only brought a single SCV out there, it might have been able to save that really easily, actually. But TLO will fall back there after taking it out. Also, Blue Flame is being researched right now by Puma, about halfway done right now. So we could be seeing those Blue Flame drops at some point. We'll see, though.
And now with that, Puma will get supply caps. We can see him at 34 out of 35. Additionally, we do see Liquid TLO just massing up in Hellions. He's just going this double factory. Mass Hellions. Pretty cool strat. Additionally, the Starport is churning out those Vikings, and he's going to get an armory now.
Yep, TLO still using that second orbital command right now just to reinforce the amount of SCVs mining at the mineral field, and also using the orbital's mule ability just to get that double mule count up as well. Back at EG Puma's base, Puma is actually pushing out right now with a couple of Hellions. There's no wall up here for TLO, but he does spot that TLO is constructing a refinery and might just move up here. He does go and one-shot that SCV. Oh, but TLO has a nice number of Hellions of his own right now. Lacking the Blue Flame, of course, but still able to do significant damage and take out all of Puma's Hellions there.
Yeah, all he needed was one more shot to kill 2 more Hellions, but he wasn't able to get it off. TLO, just really nice position, quick to the draw, and able to take out those small little amounts of Hellions. It looks like 2 Hellions are going to gear up into this one medevac, but the Viking's going to get there. Oh my gosh.
Really just baiting him right into that marine line there. But yeah, he is forced to go and deploy those 2 Hellions. TLO knows exactly what's going on right now. And EG Puma is going to go swap out the factory with that reactor and possibly just keep on creating more and more of those Hellions out there. There we go.
But what do we have inside those factories? 2 Thors coming out right now. Look at this. TLO has great SimCity. This will just guarantee himself defense against any sort of Hellion drops that come out over here. All he has to do is just move all of his SCVs a little bit over, and this wall will block every single Hellion from getting over and doing good damage against those SCVs.
Yeah, Thors are quite the mobile missile turret. They're able to do a ton of damage to air and also attack ground as well, which is a nice one-up on those lousy turrets. But yes, TLO right now does have that second base up, mining away, and looks like Puma using a bit of the Overlord barracks style as well, as his barracks is moving towards the middle of the map, and we'll go and attempt to scout with that as well.
Yeah, slightly more HP than an Overlord for sure. Doesn't have detection as well, not like Starcraft 1.
Not yet. Who knows what that new game could entail here. That'd be fun if you could like upgrade structures.
That would be cool.
Yes, but our 2 Thors from TLO are actually moving up right now, so they will encounter the barracks, or rather the barracks will encounter them. Or maybe he'll just like let them go. Oh well.
Here's the drop.
Bye, barracks.
And this is where that SimCity comes into play. SCVs are going to scat. Only 2 SCVs dying.
Nice. Yeah, that is a beautiful SimCity. Unable to go behind a mineral line thanks to the supply depot, and Puma is forced to pull back with those guys. Very nice.
Yeah, keeping all of his units now.
Oh, here comes Puma, though, with a line of his own Hellions going right through the front door. Oh, gosh. So many SCVs right now. TLO's actually attacking Puma's Hellions here, and the SCVs are falling down. Oh, my God, Gretorp. That's a lot of kills.
Every single SCV dying 20. Oh, there's more action going on in the main right now. It looks like every single one of TLO's SCVs are getting destroyed. 35 total kills. Oh my gosh. Now finally, here's the counterattack though. Thor is right here, and it's bearing down his opponent. Oh my gosh. There's the one Thor is almost dead, and here comes the siege mode. It looks like, they don't fire. They need to fire on that Thor. There it goes down. And finally, the SCVs are going to come off. I don't think it's going to be enough. And TLO looking really, really tough this game. Last Thor dies. Income tab showing 42 harvesters to 17.
Wow, in just a matter of seconds, TLO's harvester count is absolutely devastated by EG Puma, as well as TLO's own assault really not working out too well for him, as Puma was able to defend quite well with those SCVs repairing that bunker. Very nice job there, and TLO it's just got to be aggravating.
Yep, it looks like Puma is pushing out right now. Perhaps he wants to be the aggressor now that he knows his opponent has no SCVs at all. He doesn't really need to do anything. Right now, he could just chill out, mass up, and then overwhelm his opponent after that, knowing that he has a higher income. Let's go ahead and look at the income tab. 1,600 to just about 800, so doubling his opponent's income. It's quite severe.
Yeah, EG Puma with a 2-fold advantage in terms of economy. Puma even dropping a barracks just right behind TLO's natural there, just in comical fashion, I feel you. But yes, Looks like TLO right now working the destructible runks, maybe hoping to get an expansion there on the bottom right. The scan goes down by EG Puma, seeing what's up. And yeah, TLO really doesn't have that army count to really just deal with too much at this moment. Puma now moving in yet again with more Blue Flame Hellions. Probably won't do too much damage as there are siege tanks just holding the ground.
Absolutely not. There are 2 Vikings coming up behind. It looks like they're going to drop right behind the main, and this is going to distract a couple of units. Here we go. Actually in the front as well. So this is a 2-pronged attack, and GG comes out from TLO. And this is how we do it. Go ahead.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Yes, good job there by
That was
EG
pretty good,
Puma
actually.
taking out TLO. I thought we did a good job there, yeah.
I know. Puma looking really, really good. It all came down to that one thing. I really felt like TLO was in great position until that one point
Yeah,
with the SCVs.
Yeah, that whole SCV losing
With the whole
thing,
35 SCVs lost in a single
like
combination.
double drop, right?
Yeah.
No matter who you are, losing 35 working units is probably terrible.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say so, Gretorp?
I think SCVs needs to be buffed back up to 60 HP.
Oh, let's bring that back, yeah. Remember back in the beta when that was true and like
yeah, Marine
oh my
SCVs
God.
was the only thing that people did.
Steps of War was my favorite map against Terran. Oh god.
No matter what you did, it would be Zerglings, Roaches, even Banelings.
Yeah.
The SCVs would just like take 30 Banelings, be like, okay, well, I guess I'll repair myself now.
Oh man, you Terran folk.
I know, but nevertheless, Puma looking really, really good. Of course, those 35 SCV kills really won him the game, I would say. And then he just brought it home for the win. Really nice play. We're going to go into game number 2, however, in a little bit. Stay tuned, everybody.
See you soon.